A good Erev Shabbos from the north of the beautiful Eretz HaKodesh. I'd like to share with you some B'siyata D'Shmaya Gewaldige Chidushim the Rabbeinu Shalom has blessed me with. I'd like to begin by saying the pasuk which says Vayifka b'mokoim vayolin sham ki bo hashemesh vayikach me'avnei ha'mokoim vayosem mera'ashoisav vayishka b'mokoim ahu. So Rashi tells us that mokoim is a reference to none other than the mokoim hamikdash, the mokoim of the Hashrois Hashchina. But I believe from this pasuk that repeats mokoim 3 times, we can establish from here once again that everything in history is all to be found in the Torah Kedosha. There's nothing in the Jewish history or the history of the world which does not exist in our holy Torah. That's why mokoim appears 3 times. Mokoim is to tell us about the Bayis Rishon, which was Nechrav, the Bayis Sheni, which was Nechrav, V'Noseinu Arabim, and Be'ezah Hashem Yisbarach B'Korov Mamish, the Bayis Shlishi, She'ivna B'Korov. But I'd also like to share with you something fascinating. The pasuk begins, Vietza Yaakov mi Beersheva, Vayifka b'mokoim, Vayishka b'mokom ahu, and the pasuk continues, Vayikatz Yaakov mishnosoi, Vayomer achein yesh b'mokom hazeh, v'anochi lo yadati. So Vayashke b'mokom means that Yaakov Avinu woke up. Okay, if Yaakov woke up, why does the pasuk need to repeat the lashon of waking up until it's Vayikatz Yaakov? So I believe one refers to a physical waking up, and the other refers to a spiritual waking up. You see, Yaakov Avinu went to sleep in that place. So Einachinami, he was Vayifka b'mokoim, he slept in the place. So the pasuk comes to tell us, Vayishka b'mokoim, he woke up. Vayashke b'mokom ahu, he woke up. But then the pasuk tells us, Vayikatz Yaakov mishnosa, Yaakov woke from his sleep. So I'd like to suggest one is the physical awakening from his sleep, and the other one is the spiritual awakening that Yaakov had. Vayomer achein yesh Hashem b'mokom hazeh v'anochi lo yadati. At that point, I believe it was the realization, Ein zeh kiyim beis elikim v'zeh shar shamayim. But what Yaakov was saying by saying Ein achein yesh Hashem b'mokom hazeh, Yaakov was saying that the Shechina is not relegated to any specific place. The Shechina is wherever a Yid is. The Shechina is in the hearts of every Yid. Wherever we open up a place for Hashrois Hashchina, that's where the Shechina is. So it's lav dafka, the Shechina is in one place or another or anywhere else. The Shechina is where we allow the Shechina to be, because the Shechina truly permeates the entire world. Ala arts mitachas, everywhere in the world is the Shechina Kedosha. And that leads me to another idea I'd like to share with you. We learned in this week's parsha about the Sula Mutzav Arza, Roishe Magia Hashamayim. If you think about it, the human being is very similar to a sulam. A sulam is a ladder. A ladder has 2 legs that have to be firmly planted on the ground, otherwise the ladder will not carry you when you climb up on it. And the next part is we have our ribs, which are similar to the rungs of a ladder. And obviously the top of the ladder is going up towards heaven. So the mashal is clear of a ladder. What is the nimshal? The nimshal, Morai Barabaisai, is that we as human beings are meant to be planted firmly in this world, in Olam Hazeh. The Rabbeinu Shalom wants us to do the normal things a person does. Wake up, go to sleep, make a parnasa, take care of our families, learn Torah, do mitzvahs. But with everything we do, Roishai Magia Shamayim, we can be Mekadesh every activity of our Sula Mutzav Arza, of our feet firmly supplanted in the ground, by having our Roishai, our heads, always Bashamayim, thinking about we're doing a mitzvah because it's all tzivui of the Rabbeinu Shalom, and by doing so we can be Mekadesh every minute of our day and of our night, even of our sleep. So we can combine the idea of we being a Sula Mutzav Arza, Roisha Magia Shamayim, with the idea of Bamokim, that the Shechina has Ashras, the Shechina in every single place. Our job is to bring the Shekhinah into our lives. May it be the will of Be'ezah Hashem Yisbarach V'Kor Mamish that we see the building of Bamakoim, the Bayis Shlishi B'mheira B'yameinu. Have a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.